Good evening, ladles and jelly spoons. Blue Dragon here, and we are live tonight for a treasure hunt with a difference. The admin that normally provides the teleports back is unable to hang around tonight, so he has set up the treasure hunt and is going home. So we're having a PvE treasure hunt tonight, which is going to be interesting. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I don't think it's a delayed April Fool's joke, but we're gonna go in somewhat prepared anyway, just in case. We can kit up if we need to. I haven't seen the announcement yet to see where it is, but I'm gonna jump in Discord. I'm in Discord with Dills and TC. Give me a moment. And we're live on Discord with Dills and TC. How you going, guys?
Alright,
helps if I hit my push to talk button so you guys can hear me. We're live on YouTube. Say good day.
Hey, Blue Lumberyard.
Lumberyard, is it? Alright, my car is taking ages to load in.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
There's yours.
There it is.
Where's mine? There's mine. Alright, let's head there.
I don't even remember where that is.
D2.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to have to go past the C2 base to get there, I think, aren't you?
Yeah, straight over the, it might, let's just...
I would go out and around the mountain. Go through C3.
Yeah, out and around's better.
Yeah, through the middle of C3. Hopefully they're going to adjust the time.
I'll just pull over for a second and just check it on the Scum map because I'm not very familiar with this area. You guys go ahead because we need to get there quick.
I think I know where it is. I'm just not 100% confident.
I don't go there very often.
I've never actually driven there, to be honest. I've only ever done the built-in events in there. He hasn't put a zone up, so it doesn't look like it's a April Fool's joke. So that's probably good news.
I've crashed.
Yeah, so did I. Interesting.
I was in game crash?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'll have to redo the files now.
Oh, bugger. I'm still going.
Yeah, you're doing alright. I saw you in front of me shooting off in the woods.
So we go in the right direction, TC? Did you check Scum maps?
Yeah, it's definitely D2, but I can't quite see.
Yeah, I'm going to pull over and have a look at Scum maps myself, I think.
Yeah, it's that larger area in the centre, so KP45.
Yeah, so sort of northwest of the Squiggle Road, the switchback road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think going out and around the mountain's the best way to get up there, eh?
Yeah, no, good tip.
As opposed to going down Squiggle.
Yeah, it takes forever to go down through that.
Yeah.
Even if I was going over the mountain, I wouldn't go down that. There's shortcuts from the top.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's got an AWM in there, custom paint job for you though.
Oh, nice.
Blue. See if you can get that. I'm keen for that too. It's a race now.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
Interesting that both us New Zealand players crashed at the same time there, eh, Dills?
It is.
Yep.
That is interesting.
It's a bit of a conspiracy theory there, you reckon?
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's a ping issue rather than a hardware issue now.
Potentially.
Got that 13900K and the 4060 Ti. Let's see if any of your viewers have an answer for me.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Crashes.
we're running a similarly fast system. 4060 without the TI and a...
Yeah, well, I've got a 4060 Ti as well, so...
Conspiracy. Just hates New Zealanders.
Maybe.
Wouldn't be the first person.
Yeah.
Maybe they forgot to wind up the cable. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pull over a sec, given it's still night. I've got bright light coming in the window, and it's glaring right on my screen. Can't see a darn thing.
Rough. Do you not have night vision?
Are you verifying your files as well, TC, or did you just jump straight back in?
I just jumped straight back in. I'll do it after the hunt.
Yeah, I quite often can't get back in once it's crashed, but I guess I should have tried.
Yeah, but if we could get 1 or 2 chests first, then yeah, that'll be excellent. I don't imagine there'd be too many puppets around that area either, so...
Oh, there's a few, but no, it's not like a bunker or anything.
Nothing we can't handle. Any exploding puppets?
No, not normally.
Okay, cool.
No, I wouldn't have thought there would be there. There's no mechs there.
No.
So it should be a fairly tame treasure hunt in all things.
Yeah.
That would have been
considered.
such a good area to have at PvP though, as
Oh,
well.
given that it's a deathmatch event location,
yeah.
so people are pretty familiar with it as far as PvP goes.
That would have been fun. Oh, well.
So yeah, it would have been a good PvP event. But, oh well.
Good sniping spot too.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, you can get some good overlook on that.
Guess you gotta just roll with it sometimes.
I'm back in, I just don't know where my car is.
It'll take a second to load, I imagine.
Loaded right on top of me.
Where do you reckon you'll hide the chests as well?
You're right,
because
dude.
there's not exactly that many places.
You all good?
I have to log again, I'm inside the car.
I just pulled over on the side of the road to have another look at the Scum maps. I had a Leica go clean through me.
Oh. You have to repair your vehicle.
No, he just, I don't know, it was really weird. I thought it, you know, it glitched right through.
Well, it might be me.
Tan Leica with a roof rack.
No.
Oh shit. I'm gonna pause driving for a sec because the whole ground disappeared for a sec for me then.
Oh, that's dodgy. You'll lose your
Yeah.
car under the map there.
No, it was only for a brief second, but yeah, that just scared the pants off me then. I'm taking my time from here on.
It's
Yeah,
a
definitely let it load in.
loose car.
I wasn't even going that fast. I don't know whose car that is.
How comes from a log
So we could just park in the middle somewhere and start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best
so-
thing to do would be to just spread out from each other as well. Just cover as much ground as possible. Get somebody on the roof as well really quick.
I should really have put my night vision on, hey.
What's the purpose of having someone on the roof?
Search the roofs.
Yeah, that roads is where he hides them sometimes, and because it takes so long to get up there, if you're one of the first, you're almost guaranteed a chest.
Yeah, someone's going to get there ahead of me, that tan-coloured Leica.
I'm pretty close.
I'm not.
I'm just about there.
I'm still on
Yeah.
B2.
Except that I just can't
Okay.
keep control of this bloody Rager.
Some of them will be really well hidden, so it's just that you'll miss out on the real easy ones there, Dills.
Someone's flying in.
Yeah, that's a pretty good tactic. I should have done the same.
Alright, I'm here.
Nice. Alright, go blue.
I need to grab my night vision out. Is that you I can hear coming in?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm in. Let's get started.
It's alright, I've got to work out where I put my batteries. Oh, I don't have any batteries for my night vision. Damn it.
I got some.
Okay. Oh, somebody's already started, so I'm going straight into that center area.
Yeah, I've got no batteries for my night vision.
I've got heaps, but I just don't want to run out there yet, mate. Especially at the beginning. Found one.
Oh, already? Damn.
Yeah. Beamosaurus.
Nice. Maybe announce it in chat so that people know. Once you've grabbed everything.
Just destroying the chest. Right, now I've got to go back to the car, so if you meet me at my car, I'll get your battery.
Oh, where did you park? I didn't see where you parked.
On the other side, next to the open garage with the flat packs. White Rager. Otherwise, I'll just bring it in with me.
Bring it in with you and I'll try and catch up with you.
Yeah. I'll share a few good locks in that one too. Screwdrivers, I mean. Cool, let's go find some more.
So down the bottom area though, yeah?
Yeah, just jump in, Blue. We'll meet up at some point. Just do your best.
Yeah, I am. I'm wandering around. I'm on a roof at the moment.
Yeah. Because we don't really have time to fuck around.
Nah.
I'm just coming over the dam. I'm so far behind you guys.
Yeah, it's all good, mate.
Don't stress.
And then
There's 10 chests,
I'll shortcut over the cliff. Mountain.
Oh, finding one is good at least. Let's see if we can find some more.
You're at the dam. Just head directly north from the dam. Go slightly west of where the castle is. So there's a red dot northwest of the castle.
Yeah, I came over here yesterday, went over that hill.
Yeah, if you aim directly for that from the dam there's two red dots you can see.
Yep.
On the map. If you aim directly for those two, like go to the first one then the second one, you'll
Yep, doing that now.
because it's a pretty smooth run for there if you get through there if you get the line right.
Yeah, somebody found another. Oh yeah, he's on the same roof I'm at, so I may as well stop checking here then.
Oh, which? What are you wearing, TC?
Yeah, multicam.
I'm wearing.
I'm well gone now. Oh, I found another.
Oh, Jesus.
TP.
Geez, they're going to be all gone before I even get there.
God, I really need a night vision, eh?
Yeah, that was a
This is
tactical
terrible.
error, mate.
It really was. I thought I had batteries somewhere.
Do you have any in your rifle? Remove them from a torch in your rifle.
Don't have a torch on my rifle. Oh, hang on, I might have one on my pistol.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm heading back to my car regardless. Where are you, Blue?
I've got a spare battery too, Blue. I'm almost
I
there.
had one in my pistol.
Okay, cool.
So I've found 2 already. 2 presents for me. They had phoenix tears and honeycomb and the teepee. Nice.
Good job, man.
Yeah, once you kind of know where he hides them, it's not too difficult, eh?
Nah.
I'm surprised because I found that and there are 3 people around that area and I was like, yoink.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy's got the right idea.
I think I just found your car.
Where are you? I'm parked east.
Yeah, near the big open shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Ah, yeah, you're trying to get on top of all those logs.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually get up there, can you?
I don't know. I'll leave you to it though. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to. Cause you to miss one, or miss out on one rather.
Oh, I'm coming in now.
Yeah, so I pull last, mate. Just get straight out of your vehicle and get searching.
No, I don't think you can get up on top of those logs.
All good. Two chests remaining.
Damn. Hang on, how many chests was there?
10.
He's saying 3. Someone's saying 3 gone, and someone else is saying 2 remaining. What?
Yeah, oh, I found another one.
Oh, what?
Flamethrower.
Where's somewhere you've got to parkour to get into in this place? I don't really know it all that well.
I think they're all gone, mate. They're all. I think that's the last chest.
Someone's saying 1 left.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, 1 left, so get to it.
I got here with 1 chest left. Fuck it.
Yeah, you were right beside it too, mate.
Hey? Who was? I was.
Dill's. Nah, Dill's parked right beside that last one I found.
Oh, seriously?
Dag's gonna look through chat log. Wonder who got the AEWM. I would have liked that.
What about the section just up from here? Do you reckon that'll be open as well, part of it?
Yeah, definitely.
Someone's saying it's all gone now.
Damn, that was the quickest treasure hunt ever.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I found 3. How many did you find, Blue?
Nothing, mate.
Oh, really?
So which ones did you get?
I got flamethrower. I got TP, flamethrower, and I got Beamosaurus.
Yeah, right. Nice. What else is it? Oh, the TP one. Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah.
one that I've never actually found.
It's easy to loot. It only takes up half your backpack.
Yeah, right. Can I just have a look at the TP itself? Because I've never actually seen one.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't actually want it, I just want to see it.
Yeah. Come on over when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm coming to your car now.
Lots of TNT, man. Well, I mean, that was pretty successful.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was for you.
Yeah.
Here it is, over here, Blue. Oh, when you drag it to the ground, it just sets it up.
Oh, right. Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, cool. It only takes up
nice.
1 square too.
Yeah. Sure, that's pretty cool. Man, that was like not even 20 minutes in. Took us longer to get here.
Do you wanna come over just for your channel, and we'll see what we get out of the presents.
Yeah.
Where are you, TC?
I'll stick the lights on in my car.
Oh, yeah. Got you.
Do you want to come too, Dills, and just see what I get?
Yeah, well, it'd be the highlight of the of the night.
Yeah.
We'll go in the open space so I don't lose anything under these lights.
There's someone hanging around, so just be
Oh,
careful.
is it? Okay.
I was going to suggest under the street light, but there's someone there.
That's alright. Do it
Who's
in
that?
front of... That's Dills.
Oh, that's Stills. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's me.
I'll
Oh,
do
would
it
you want
here, eh?
to come over under the street light and do it over here?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, eh? Because I got 2 of them.
Oh, nice.
RPK,
Ooh, nice.
SVD.
PD. Nice.
Nice.
Alright.
Lovely. You left the RPK on the ground.
Yeah, I know, I ran out of room. Hang on.
I'll take it over to your car.
Oh, yes, see.
Nice.
Did you put it in the car?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, cheers, bro.
Well, that was a quick one.
Yeah. Almost not worth the stream, eh, Blue?
Yeah, just about. Wow.
Woohoo! Let's get crazy in here.
I guess I'll head back to
Alright.
base.
Yeah.
Got a lot of cash from those, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the cash is good from the chests. Alright. Well, that was probably the world's most
God, that
boring
was
treasure
crazy because as soon as I looted one, I went straight to an area I thought another would be, and there was one there.
hunt. Yeah, I think I kept looking places where other people had already cleaned it out.
Yeah, right.
I parked next to one for TC to get it.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Unlucky you. I can take that SVD to the prison now and do some sniping. And I'll bring that RPK maybe to another treasure hunt.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't. Can you silence that? You can't, can you?
Yeah.
You can.
I
Yeah, the
usually
RPK you can, yeah.
I don't usually bother with silences because when you're in the treasure hunts, people can hear you anyway. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll go for that loot drop too, eh? Oh nah, surely somebody else has.
I usually go with a silencer for the treasure hunts because I don't want to have to deal with both puppets and people at the same time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
Is that you behind me?
Yeah, man. Do you want party lights?
Oh, fuck.
Mate!
I don't know what's going on, but I can't drive for shit lately.
Eh. This is pretty funny. Unless you want to do like a prison run or something, Blue, and see if there's anyone there. I don't know. Anything you want to do for your stream?
Yeah, could do. Yeah, if you wanna do a prison run, yeah.
Yeah. We may as well put something on the stream.
Yeah.
Where the flip are you going?
To the prison.
Taking shortcuts.
Yeah, mate, no point driving a full drive and not going off road.
I'm taking a long way there, mate. Fuck you. Oh, I just crashed my bloody Rager and lost my headlights. Typical me.
That's
What
why I
do you
don't have
do?
headlights in my Rager. I have to
So you
brake
get to
anyway.
take in the safe route.
Yeah, I'm just retarded, mate. Killed the bumper.
I'm already at your base.
Really? Okay.
Went over the mountain.
Yeah, right. I guess you force my hand then. Over the mountain we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
head
you
to my
gotta-
base, Blue. I'll just I'll grab some of my prison weapons.
I
Rather
don't
than-
know where your C2 base or where your snow base is.
Okay. Meet at the prison then.
I'll catch you guys later.
See you, Dills.
Park at your base.
No worries, see you, mate.
Yeah, all good, man.
Park at the C2 base, I should say.
Heck, I could just go in prison with this as well, couldn't I? It's close enough to do a lot of damage. Yeah, okay.
Actually, I thought I had on a video I wouldn't mind doing at some stage with your TC. Might even be a good one for you to do for your channel. I know you do a lot of stuff about sniping. What about a video on sniper avoidance? So, like, say if I was doing a prison run and I know that you're somewhere in the vicinity of the prison sniping, how to avoid getting sniped?
Ah, that's a good idea.
So not actually counter sniping, but actually sniper avoidance.
Just get
tactics.
out of the... Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
How to not get killed by a sniper without actually doing counter sniping.
Yeah, I mean, the official army answer is send in an airstrike.
Yeah,
We don't have that option though, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's not easy. Essentially, you want to fuck with their wind and move a lot would be the best way.
Yeah, it's basically just keep on the move and don't stand still and don't be predictable, really. Isn't it?
have the sun at your back.
Yeah, and your time to really go ham is when you're reloading, which will be obvious, or they'll line up shots on you. Yeah, that's a good video idea. The other one, generally, if you're a sniper, you can't really move. So if you can just block them a lot, then
Yeah, I'm sort of
pretty
thinking
good
from the
chance.
perspective of when you don't know where the sniper is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's very tricky. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
so you know there's a sniper, you just don't know where. Because, I mean, if you know where the sniper is, you can use counter sniping and and stuff like that. But if you don't have
It,
any idea where the sniper is,
guess we could combine that with how to find a sniper as well.
oh yeah, there's that, I suppose, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Where are you, Blue? You at the prison?
Yeah, I'm at the prison. I'm only just outside the PvP zone on the North Prison Road.
Okay, go to the south.
Roger, Dodger.
I can't turn my lights on anymore, but yeah, so let me pass you. Whoa.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah. It's trying to avoid you because you turned.
I was trying to
I was
get off the road and let you have the road.
Yeah. No, I already lost the headlights.
No, I was trying to get off the road so you could just keep going down the road to go past me.
This could be quite a cool opportunity to teach your viewers how to approach situations since it's nice and like calm as well, and go through some like breaching tactics and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of prison videos, but I've not done one from a anti-PvP perspective. My approach in the past has basically been just get in and get out as quick as possible. I'm gonna need to grab my screwdrivers and stuff out, so give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to store this loot, so yeah, good as.
I might put on my snow gear, I think.
Man, there's gonna be some people that are real mad that I got 3 of those chests. So you're gonna you're on lockpicking duty, are you?
Look, up to you, really. If you don't mind me doing lockpick duty, that's, yeah.
Yeah, you do the lockpick duty. I can cover your back.
Yep, give me a couple of minutes. I'm just, gearing up my snow gear.
Yeah, I'm just setting up OBS. I won't even bother bringing lockpicks. Oh, I may as well. Actually, thinking about it, I think I've only got yellow screwdrivers, so. Where on earth did I stick on my loot? There it is.
Just trying to find where I put my fingerless gloves. I had a pair on before. Oh, there they are.
So you need 13 screwdrivers.
Yeah, 13 screwdrivers and lockpicks, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just get flashing smoke. Damn it, don't have any. Okay, never mind.
Got a car full of logs at the moment. And I haven't got any of my chests sorted at the moment, so they're all over the place.
Just make sure your bank card's stored as well.
Yeah, it's in my car.
There's a bloody
Oh,
zombie
I
there.
don't have quite enough screwdrivers, I don't think. So you're going to need to bring at
That's
least a
right.
couple of screwdrivers.
I'll just bring a 40-40. Hang on.
Oh no, I
Peek
just
behind
found
me.
another one. I thought I had another one somewhere. No, I used them all up the other week.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Kind of want to hurry up, Blue, because if we don't, people will see us here.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Cool. Come around this way because there's a puppet there that we don't want to aggro.
Oh, where'd you
Already
go?
lost him. This over here.
Oh, there you go.
So, okay, so I guess I'll just go through how you do it technically. So first of all, we're in the snow and also approaching the crest of a hill. So if anybody's up here, we'll see them immediately, unless they're behind a tree. So your only real cover is to move from tree to tree. So that's the first thing. So just go to tree, and then from there you want to pick your spots that you go through next. So I generally check the prison out first from here and see if I get shot at. If I do, I can just duck down and rotate around this rock. But I want to move to this bush up here, so I clear the bush.
Oh, so which way are we going in the prison, by the way?
This way, yeah, just
This-
follow my lead.
This gate? You going in through the gate?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Yep, righto.
So come to this bush. Let me clear it. So let me clear everything before you move up, because if somebody sees one of us and decides to throw a grenade, they'll get 2 kills. Yeah, that looks good. So now we'll just wait for the mech. Just keep your eyes peeled. So there's 2 mechs here. We need them both walking away from us before we can move in.
Yeah, so for the listeners, so there's one outside the gate and one inside the gate. There's the 2 we're talking about, both over this side. Normally I go in from sort of the direction I'm looking now.
Oh, did you aggro him?
I was standing in the bush. That's interesting.
That's all good. Whoever's there is going to know now that we're there.
Yep.
So switch your weapon to full auto if it was on single shot, and then as soon as this mech's gone, we're just going to have to run in. And now's the time to check the hills, because they're going to be watching where that mech's facing. I have anything that I don't
Alright,
wanna
so they're
lose.
both walking away now, so...
Yeah, I'd move. Go for it. Or he's going to turn.
Yep,
We're slightly late.
we
So just
are.
jump straight in. Yeah, there he goes. Prime. So the problem with prison is that if anybody's at the trader, they can hear those shots. Jump into the garage. Nice. Grab yourself a toolbox. Oh yeah, found another screwdriver. Sweet. Have you got a toolbox?
Yeah, I grabbed a toolbox, that's for our armour, yeah?
Not necessarily, it's more for if you find magazines you want to sell. Alright, let's check out what's going on. They already know we're here, so we can go loud. But just take it nice and easy. Open door right. That zombie hasn't seen us. Yeah, there you go. Secondary. So we want to run across now, Blue. Keep it nice and quiet, check those corners, and look through the window here at that corner. People love to hide there. And then obviously under the stairs, yep. So, usually you'd be all tactful and quiet. Just announce your shot so I know I don't need to turn around and smoke someone.
Yep, no worries.
Generally, would be nice and quiet, but we don't have to here, so you can, because they would already know that we're here, so just check your corners, pretty much. But generally, you make no noise, but we looted that mech. Ah, come here, I've got a real good opportunity to teach you how to breach.
Do you close doors behind you?
Only if I'm going loud. Otherwise, it's too easy to pinpoint. So, this is a breaching method, so we're both going to go to the corner of these. And so you're on the right side. I'm going to look left, you're going to peek right, well, left as well, but you're going to peek down that way, and I'm going to peek down this way, so if anybody's at the end of that corridor, at either end, we're both ready to go. So just give a count when you're ready.
Yep, ready when you are. You count in and we'll look.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, peek. Clear my side.
Clear my side.
Cool, so let's move forward. And remember, just keep your spread at like a grenade distance. Because if somebody just has a grenade, they'll get both of us. So from Air Blue, if the door's closed, don't clear it. In Scum, in real life, you would clear that ambulance door. But in Scum, the noise is so overdramatic that nobody can sneak through it, and it alerts us if anyone's there. Okay, I'm just going to peek left. Clear. So move up to me now. Yeah, nice, you're watching the 6. Move up to me now, nice and slowly, Blue. And just stay here while I clear this open space.
Yep. Worth letting the viewers know that moving your vision to the left or right of your body is also a thing. So when you're looking to the left around a corner or right around the corner, you want to move your vision to that side. And that's the Q and E keys.
So if you want to jump in, Blue, just while I cover you here, so go in front of me into the weapons room, I'll just cover your back, and I'll just watch the doorway. You should be able to clear that yourself. Sweet. I'm just going to take a position to, like, protect you if anybody tries to sneak up on you. Nice.
Alright, you good for me to start picking?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Something I should have done before we came in here was turn my bobby pins into lockpicks.
Ah. So, just for the viewers, in situations like this, a lot of players tend to group up. It's too easy to get killed in confined spaces. You basically, whenever you're covering someone or you're covering an area, you want to pick at least 2 exits. So in the case of where I am, when Blue comes out, you'll see I've actually got 3 exits, depending on where the enemy is. So if anybody fires at me and misses, I've got lots of places to go. The problem with having so many exits is that there's extra places that you need coverage. So I'm covering the opposite area to where Blue would be facing if he were to go back to the doorway. So that way, even if accidentally, one of us gets shot, which would be me first, probably, even if Blue got his adrenaline rushing and didn't think about it, when he came out of that door, he'd be facing the enemy that shot me, because I'm covering, or you could call it camping, the other area. And that's just going to help if there's a big panic, because generally when people sneak up on you, you can get a bit... if all tactics kind of go out the window if you're not used to it.
Bit like what happened with me. Who was with us at the motocross track treasure hunt? And it was the 2 of us. It wasn't Aries. It was one of your other...
Jasmine,
yeah.
Ultra,
Jasmine and I got pinned down by Com in the middle of the track. And Com managed to get both of us.
Yeah, you've got to be careful with groupings. They've got you know, generally all these weapons have 30 round magazines, which is more than enough to kill 2 people in a row. So you want to stay spread out. I'll teach you guys some tactics on the exit as well. Some formation tactics.
I'm just clearing and dumping these. I'm not picking anything up yet.
Anything good?
Nothing's blowing my socks off yet.
Bunch of Hunter 85s.
No, none of them yet, surprisingly. I got 3 of them out of here the other week. Oh, there we go, a VSS. And VSS, AK-15 and MAC-10.
Oh, that's poor.
Yeah. Oh, VHS-2. So that's not terrible. And a compound.
So after Blue's looted, he's going to sit still for a bit. Because if anybody else is here hunting us after hearing us set off the mechs, I can't distinguish his footsteps from another player's. So once he's finished looting, he's going to stand still, and he's just going to approach that door and cover that other angle.
DMR.
Oh, that's a good one. So just try to use all your senses before you move out. If people know that you're in an area, they'll be sitting and waiting for you, not necessarily hunting you. They would have already picked a spot. So on an exit, we're going to have to be a lot more careful. And generally, I go the same way that we came in, usually. But in this case, we're going to go a different direction. Because if anybody saw us enter an area, they might set up camp thinking that we'll travel that same area again. So, yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to grab the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want any 45 ammo?
No, mate, you take everything. I don't need anything from the prison. I hit the space 5 to 10 times a day.
Yeah, there's not anything that's really blowing me away. I don't need a whole lot.
It's starting to get light outside, that's lucky.
Just doing a bit of Tetris, mate.
Mm-hmm. Still good, I got you covered.
Pretty much everything I'm picking up here I'm going to sell unless there's anything specific you want. Alright,
No, I don't
I'm
need
done.
anything. Yeah, cool. So just stay still for a bit. and just cover. Yeah, so that's let's just clear this area. I'll show you what you should do. This will be great for your viewers. So stand where I was over here, and you're looking down this way towards the hospital area. We just clear this again before I move nonchalantly. Yeah, cool. So what you want to do, once you've finished looting an area, you want to be dead quiet and you want to be in cover. So from here you shouldn't be able to see me, but if I peek, you should be able to see me very briefly.
Yep, so I can just see the edge of your arm and your leg just before you peek.
Yeah, cool. So what you want to do is, I want to exit this area by facing your direction and clearing this part first, but I want the door opening the other way. So from here, I can sneak right up and clear everything before you get a hint of me, because the door will cover me from being seen. So that's a really good PvP tip, because if you have it opening on the inside, they can see you from all directions on that door, whereas if you open it here, you're able to clear the entire left side before there's even any chance of seeing me, and I can even come up through the window and see you there. And look how hard it is to see me through that window.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you want to do when you're exiting an enclosed space. So we don't want to exit this building the same way that we came. Let's go up through that trapdoor there, Blue. You want me to clear it, or you got it?
No, I'll give it a crack.
Yeah, nice. I'll just cover your back. So, one person on the ladder at a time, team, because if you get both on there, nobody can shoot.
It's clear up here.
Nice. Sleep it. Got your back. It's going the other way.
Incoming.
Yeah, seen.
Taking a shot at that puppet.
Okay.
Damn
Cool.
it.
So get height. So you want height when you're entering an area. People forget, that was me. People often forget to look up. It's a big rookie mistake. When you're clearing an area,
Incoming.
when you're clearing an area, try to look up.
We just got to watch our shots against each other because it is PvP here.
Yeah, we won't kill each other. So follow my entry here, Blue. Yep, through here. So just duck down. Let's let these zombies de-aggro. Hopefully that mech bounces over them. Now would be a good time to reload too.
My suppressor was at 45%. That was the problem there.
So,
Sorry about that.
it's all good. If anybody were to be coming to the prison, they'd know we're here anyway, because we set the mechs off before. Oh, duck down, that mech's gonna see you.
Worth noting too that if a puppet is bashing on the door into your room, it's worth opening the door before they bash it down. Because when they bash it down, you can't close it again straight away. You've got a time frame before you can close it.
Go, Blue. Move. Right.
Mech behind you.
Yeah, make a run for it.
Which way did you exit? I didn't see which way you went.
East. Go through the fences. mech's on me, so you'll have a tough time exiting there. How are you for puppets? Do you need me to take them out from you?
No, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm outside the fence.
Yeah, run to your nearest trees. So spreading out is really key, and teams, just for your viewers, spread out. Because when people group too close together, it's far too easy to get follow-up shots, and there's a bit of a feeling of safety when you are together with someone, but when you're with a team that knows what they're doing, spreading out also helps you cover, more angles. Just run directly to the road there, Blue, and you'll jump out of zone. I didn't see anyone on the approach. Oh,
Whereabouts are you? I can't even see where you are.
that's the point. I'll crest the hill. You should see me silhouette.
What direction?
East, southeast. Do you need me to come in a bit, Blue? Yeah, I've lost
I've
you.
got no idea where you are. I went out north, out the gate.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
instead of
yeah.
east. I lost track of my direction.
It's alright. I'm way up on the east road, then towards our cars.
Oh, see, I'm out the other side. I'm on the north road.
We covered all bases then. Nobody's there.
Yeah, nah. All right, I'm on the north side on the outside of the PvP. I'm going to skirt around the circle.
Yeah, just head to the car. I'll just stay on until you... Are you outside a zone?
I'm outside of zone, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Because I'm just going to head back to my car and go back to base and call it a night, I reckon.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
At least your viewers get something out of it.
Ooh, too close in there. Just stepped back in the zone. There we go.
Luckily, not everybody that, if they were lining up, they'll be like, is he in zone? Is he outside of zone?
Yeah, it's interesting because someone who's skirting the outside of the zone like I am, if there was someone sniping, they'd be taking a risk by taking a shot at me because they don't know whether I'm in zone or not. If they take the shot and I'm not in zone, they'll give themselves away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, PvP, it's... I'm sure everybody's heard the phrase, slow is smooth, but smooth is fast. If you're in a safe area and you are taking your time to make decisions, then that's what they're talking about, in a sense. Take your time to make the decision before you commit to something. One of the biggest mistakes people make in a PvP area is not really having a plan, and then they get shot at. Whereas if you move cover to cover, you can sort of think to yourself, if I get shot at from this direction, I know where I'm going next. If I get shot at from that direction, I know where I'm going. If I can't find which direction they're shooting at, I can drop a smoke, and you know all of those things when you get to the cover, and you're just moving methodically, step by step, and thinking about things, and that's where they're coming in slow, smooth as fast, because almost every time somebody operating in that manner is going to beat the person who's relying on reaction time alone.
Now, there's a question for you. While we're talking about, whether or not you can work out what direction you're being shot at from, how do you tell that? I mean, obviously there's audio cues, but for someone like yourself who isn't necessarily able to do that, how do you tell what direction you're being shot at from?
So it can be very tricky, because you'll come into situations where if somebody's shooting into a valley, things are echoing. If you're shooting in a tunnel, things are echoing. So audio seems like the obvious choice, but it's not always. And especially if they get a shot close to you and it cracks, first thing that you want to do is you want to think about, if I was take it in where you are and what's around you, and first of all see if you can eliminate any areas. So for example, if you're next to a very tall building and you're facing away from it, then you've eliminated one side and you don't have to check that side. So that's the first thing. So you do everything in like chunks. So right there you've eliminated a quarter of the places that they could be. From there, you are going through a series of a thought process of rather thinking to yourself, what can you see or what can you hear? You can go, why are things seen and why are things heard? And you think about those. So the first places to check to narrow where somebody is down is if you're in cover, if you peek, do they take another shot? If they do, then you've just eliminated another quarter, and you only need to worry about kind of one or two directions from there. Because if you've peeked out and they're taking another crack, remember that a round, even though it's a sniper round, it's going to take a long time to get there. So you quickly peek back, and then you'll hear a crack. So you've eliminated two sides now, and then you're going back to the why are things seen. So silhouette is a huge one for inexperienced players. People love to hide on top of things. So the first thing you want to do is scan the top of ridges and scan the top of rocks and just see if anybody is on the top of anything there. Then if you're against somebody experienced, they will never ever silhouette. So they'll, instead of on top of a hill, they'll be halfway down it. In Scum, you want to check the trees. You want to see if anybody's around the trees. There's no real way of finding them straight away. It's just a process of elimination. Then if people are hiding in bushes, what you want to do, one tip that I was always given is you don't look at the bush, you look through the bush. So if you think about that and you're almost looking past the bush, then you can see people in it. So instead of looking at the bush, look at the little bits of light that you can see through the bush and see if you can figure out a human shape within those lines. And that's a real good tip for spotting people in bushes. That's very, very difficult in this game.
Yeah, that's some good
closer distance. Yeah,
that's a good tip there.
Yeah, because everybody knows what a human shape looks like. So if sometimes just looking through and you can kind of figure it out. It'll take practice, but this is a really good tip for your viewers. You want to look on your screen the opposite way that you'd read a book. So you'd usually read a book from left to right. Your brain is autonomous for doing that because of how you read things, especially in English. There are some languages where you read the other way, but in English you read that way, and your brain's kind of got it. It doesn't have to think about it if the eyes are moving that way. So you always want to scan the other direction. You want to scan right to left. So as you're looking at your screen, go from right and then look left, and your brain is going to pick things up, or your eyes are going to pick things up if you're looking that way much easier than if you were skimming a book. So that's a real good tip. You could probably use that on any game.
Yeah, righto, that's an interesting one.
That's a real life tactic too, that gets drilled into you. Then from there, you can go back to the why things seen. So another reason things are seen is surface. You want to look and see if there's anything that's shiny. So if they have a very shiny weapon, it's going to stand out. If they have maybe they're wearing sunglasses, that's going to stand out. And you want to make your brain consciously look for these things. How many times have you been have you walked past something until you're actually starting to look for it, and then you go, oh, it's there. Like car keys would be a great example. You know, like you never really find your car keys until you're actively looking for your car keys if you've left them laying around and you've walked past them 5 times already. Right? So when you're looking specifically for something that's shiny that is out of place, then that's a really good way to spot things, is you just get your brain consciously thinking, I need to look for things that are shiny now. Another reason things are seen is movement. That one seems pretty obvious, which is why I hadn't mentioned it, but it just occurred to me that we don't know who's going to watch this video, so if something's moving, then that's a pretty good indication that that's somewhere somebody's seeing. Generally, a sniper wouldn't move.
Yeah, and our eyes are tuned to pick up movement as well. So it's a good thing when you know there's an opponent there, is, you know, don't move. That is one of the things.
Another that kind of falls under surface is color. You want to look for things that are out of place in terms of color.
Actually, a good example of that one is the screenshot that the devs posted of the new trash gilly. Most people found it really hard to find where the trash gilly was. I actually didn't think it was where I thought it was, because I thought it was too obvious. Because the easy way to find it was you look for colour. Because the trash gilly suit has colour in it. They're actually really easy to spot once you know what you're looking for. Because of all the drink bottles and stuff that are on it. The background in that particular picture was all scrap metal, and you could see the colours on the trash gilly stand out big time.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great example of colour. The most extreme would be as somebody wearing pink in a green bush, but you guys kind of get the point. Like, if something looks out of place as far as, like, what's that thing, your eyes will pick up on that very quick, luckily. Another thing that is, I've never really seen people do this in any game. Mind you, I haven't been a gamer for a while, but in real life this is huge, and it's shadows. You will cast a shadow even if you're in a bush. So you may think that you're hiding really, really, really well, but you've got this great big shadow protruding out. So you want to look for shadows where they shouldn't be. It's kind of the next thing you want to look for. If you see a shadow on the ground, you have to turn up your graphics. Everybody says keep it low, but I'd turn shadows up if you can run it. Because that's a real telltale one once you start looking for it. So this will happen a lot. So this is a perfect Scum example, because anybody who's ever been to PvP will have seen this. If people are behind a tree and the sun isn't directly behind the tree where they're hiding, they'll cast a shadow outside of that tree. So you could be looking and looking and looking at trees. Oh, is he at that tree? Is he at that tree? People love to hide behind trees because the rounds don't go through them in Scum. However, the characters on this game will cast a shadow left or right of that tree, and it's really easy to spot which tree the enemy's behind in Scum, and it seems like nobody knows that. Do you get what I mean there, Blue?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I see that time and time again. You can spot people even though you can't see them on the screen just by their shadow. Especially if they move. Sometimes it disappears with the third person elimination thing that they have in Scum. But quite often, if you get the angle, their shadow will come in first. If you don't have full line of sight, and that's a huge one, especially if they're moving. You'll be able to see shadows real easy, but you need to crank your settings up, and not everybody's computer can handle that. It's
Yeah, so
not
that's a good one.
used.
So there's a lot of the settings you want to turn down because a lot of the graphic settings, if you've got them on ultra, will add layers, layers on layers on layers of different textures and different effects. But
Yeah.
things like shadows and texture quality are things you want to turn up, because if you drop the texture quality down, it makes everything look smooth and similar texture. If you crank the texture quality right up, that'll make things stand out as well.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it can be hard to think about a shadow because it's not something you'd naturally think about. But that's huge for counter sniping of shadows.
Yeah, okay, it's not something I would have thought, but you know, now that you mention it, it seems obvious.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
imagine somebody's hiding behind something that only offers them cover from the direction that they're facing, which will usually be where you are. But
Yeah,
then
well, something like a tree, that's only ever going to give you cover
a,
from one direction, so,
a
yeah.
tree, a cinder block, a bunch of sandbags. If there's gaps on either side, you can see their shadow coming out. And then in real life, this will happen. It doesn't happen in Scum that often, but in real life, this will happen where you'll see the shadow next to it move, and you know when the enemy's going to poke his head out.
And there's the other thing as well, is that a lot of good PvPers will take advantage of things like render distance. So if they're sniping at you, they will be hiding behind solid objects, and if you're hiding in a bush, render distance doesn't necessarily render that bush. So that's where things like a shadow poking out from behind a solid object is a way to see even good players.
Yeah,
Good
it doesn't
PvPers.
always work in Scum, but sometimes if you're actively looking for the shadow, you'll see that before the player. But yeah, that's one that I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube actively use. I think I might be one of the only people that uses that.
That's interesting. I'll have to start taking note of that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for when people are behind trees or even in bushes.
Oh, there's so many times where I've been watching your videos and you've spotted and killed someone, and I'm like, how the hell did you see that person? Even watching your video back, I'm just like, I don't understand how you saw that person.
Yeah, so I might not have.
No, there's been a couple. There's one example I'm thinking of specifically from treasure hunt in one of the traders. I can't remember which trader, and there was someone who was hiding underneath one of the lookout towers in the trader, I think it was. And you're like, oh, there's someone under there. Pointed at, shot him, killed him first shot. And even going back, watching that video back, I still had no idea how you spotted that person. Because even after watching that video back, knowing they were there, knowing you were about to shoot them, I couldn't see them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I probably wasn't looking for them. There's one with when we did it at the trenches as well. I'll send you a link after this, Blue. Maybe you could take a clip of it and show your viewers. But I spotted. I was looking through the bushes and I saw the shape of a human, because I got a comment on that video of like, you must be hacking. You can't even see that person, and I'm like, yeah, you can. You're just looking. Just
gotta know what to look for. Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for the basic human. You're not looking for all of the other side effects that kind of happen. Yeah, so shadows is actually quite important. Very hard to see from a long distance, so that's
shadows have got a limited distance that they spawn in from, and it very heavily depends on your graphic settings. I know I have mine cranked up full because my computer can handle it, but even then, the player shadows are only a limited distance.
Yeah. The the last one I can really think of that is important in Scum, because there are other reasons why things are seen, but is shape. Rifles are super easy to spot in Scum.
Yeah, and rifles you can't even properly camouflage. Even with
No.
a ghillie on it, you can still see the rifle shape, and it doesn't cover things like suppressors, bayonets, or scopes.
Yeah, so what you're looking for specifically is straight lines that are horizontal.
Mm.
Because as a horizontal straight line almost never occurs in nature. If we think about real life and kind of try to apply these things, you can get straight lines that go up, and they're usually trees, right? But a horizontal straight line is incredibly rare to see in nature. I challenge any of you guys after this video to go for a walk outside to your local park and see if you can see a horizontal straight line in, the bushland surrounding it, because you can't. But when you're in Scum, rifles especially, which are like the straightest line ever, you basically never, you can always spot that straight line. So if you consciously look for the horizontal straight lines, you will see a lot more. Bases are a good example. It seems like humans love horizontal straight lines, but nature doesn't. So shapes are quite a big one, and you'll often see people's rifles sticking out before you see the full frame of the person as well and stuff like that. But yeah, look for straight lines. Can be. I wish I had some video examples of this, but yeah, you can. It's definitely a good.
Well,
thing to look out for.
I'm actually in game. I'm actually near a patch of bush now, and you look through the bush here. There's diagonal lines, and the only straight horizontal line is like the horizon and the ground.
Yeah,
And like the top of the trees is kind of a horizontal line, but outside of that, the only horizontal straight lines are the man-made objects, fences and buildings and stuff like that.
yeah. You'll get like a branch that may look horizontal, but if you were to put somebody behind that tree and compare it to the branch, it's a very obvious difference.
Yeah.
Rocks and roads can be straight, but that also helps you you go, oh, that's a road, and you can kind of scan the road and see if you see any human-shaped silhouettes as you're scanning. Straight lines, if you're looking for them, you'll be able to. They're almost always man-made, almost every time. It's a car, it's a base, it's a building, it's a road, it's a dock. It's almost never like a natural structure, a straight line. It's almost always a man-made one. So straight lines is good. But in Scum, you can almost always only see that with like weapons. And that's also why ghillie suits are so effective. You're getting rid of the straight lines by having them so puffy. That's why they're so puffy. It's because I don't know if you guys know what I mean by puffy, but they try to eliminate the shape of a human. A ghillie suit.
Yeah, so they sort of fluff out and they don't sit straight and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, if you Google like real ghillie suits rather than the ones in Scum, which are basically like what you could buy at an army surplus store. If you Google real ones, you'll see they're like, some of them will be like woolen with like real leaves and stuff like stuck in the wool, and like they'll be poofy and they'll be large. Like sometimes you take the size of a human head. Sometimes the ghillie suit that's being worn is like 3 human heads large.
Yeah, if there's any viewers, look up, I don't know his channel name, but there's a American sniper known as the Reaper, who's got a YouTube channel. He does a couple of videos, and he has shown like photos on his channel of his real life ghillie suit from when he was in combat. And this is a guy who's one of the top snipers in the US. I mean, I know we've talked about sort of foreign, US-based military before, TC, but yeah, he's one of the top US snipers. Huge kill count and all that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
he's been a guest on a couple of the other gun-related YouTube channels as well.
Yeah, they
Interesting
teach you
guy.
to be real disciplined with your head.
Holy hell, I just found a black screwdriver, 37 of 40, in a house. Just sitting on
Oh,
in a bedroom, sitting on top of a cabinet.
not bad.
Damn.
Not bad at all. I don't really know if there's much else left there, Blue, that I can think of off the top of my head at this late hour. But yeah, if you consciously are looking for these things, you'll spot people a lot easier. You almost have to. It'd be almost good if people wrote a list, and then if they're looking for someone, they went through the list. It is a game, so like sometimes these things, you know, you'll get shot and you'll have no idea, and the player was right in front of you. I've certainly run into people in bushes before because I was being complacent and not clearing the area properly. And it's easy to get caught up on that sort of thing. But if you want to be really super tactical, then you'd go again like the slow is smooth is fast sort of kind of mindset, because that's not actually what it's referring to, but it's easy for people to relate things to. Is just take your time and think through these things, and then make decisions nice and slowly while you're in cover, because then when you move out of cover, you'll have a much better time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's all good, mate. Thanks for that. Good tips there. I might actually leave it at that and end the stream there, I think.
Yeah, nice one. And then, yeah, a bit of a change today, but next one we'll smash enabling.
Yeah. Getting an interesting graphical effect here on a couple of trees here. It's like it's got a shadow on the trunk on both sides of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
Is
bizarre.
it?
It's like one of those games that renders like a cartoony sort of thing where it puts a black outline on it.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Did that.
Strange. Yeah, like at this time of day, if you just look down and see how far your shadow extends, and then go behind something that you should be covered and see how far it goes, you'll see why it's so easy to spot people with shadows. Like, go behind a tree and see how far your shadow sticks out, man, or behind a rock.
Oh, so Oh, I've got cloud cover where I am.
Oh, okay. Nah, it's very obvious. Like, shadows can go quite a distance. Especially if somebody's moving. If you're looking consciously for a shadow and somebody's moving, you'll find them.
Yeah.
Oh well. Catch you later, viewers. If you have more questions, put a comment on Blue's video, and then we'll make sure to answer them next time Blue streams at one of the treasure hunts, and we'll just go through them with you.
Yeah, definitely. Hit us up with any questions that you guys have got for TC or for me, anything related to this sort of stuff. And we'll see what we can work out at a later date.
Awesome. See you later, Blue's
All right,
channel.
ladles and jelly spoons, that's it for this evening. Treasure hunt done and dusted in 22 minutes, as Ronzi just said.
Jesus.
Quickest treasure hunt ever.
But we
reckon?
still did pretty well.
Yeah, TC did awesome. 3 chests tonight. Not so good on my side. I didn't find a damn thing. But that's all good. That's the way it goes some days. Alright, folks. It's Blue Dragon out for tonight. Catch you later. See ya.